Balance of the field, let rip from the 1200-meter marker. The market rivals are on the outer. Liquid Irish and Wildly in Love, both of them speed across. There's only a neck in it. Maquette, the white caps, looking to get into third. Passivity. Saucy Broad further back in the running. And now Wildly in Love settles it in front. Goes on a length and a half. Jamaica ends moving around them. Then we drop back to Miss Falconetti. Cop that. Got about 6 to make up. Star System further back and Imperial Seal. 600 out, Wildly in Love, the favourite at 210, has it by a neck. Maquette, the white cap. Liquid Irish goes towards the inside, Jamaica in. Homeward bound, 400 to go. Wildly in Love and Anton Marcus. Liquid Irish and Stuart Randolph go to the inside. Maquette's got 2 to go. Wildly in Love being kept together. Liquid Irish is a length away, but Wildly in Love still in front, 3 parts of a length. Liquid Irish trying to warm up on the inside. Wildly in Love, all systems go, giving her supporters plenty to cheer about. Wildly in Love too good. Liquid Irish second, then came Passivity and Saucy Broad. So Anton Marcus wasted no time getting Wildly in Love into the striking position, and the more he asked, the more the JPEG gave. Coming down to the post, ending up the favourite at 2 Rand 10. Wildly in Love by 2. Liquid Irish second. Passivity and Saucy Broad staying on late. Then came Maquette, further back Cop That. Anton Marcus kept Wildly in Love together. Liquid Irish towards the inside, but Wildly in Love. Anton Marcus now says go, and that's at about the 180. Gets the whip out in the right hand. Liquid Irish is towards the inside. Passivity and Saucy Broad, but the favourite number 1, Wildly in Love, comes through to win at 2 Rand 10. Back to the studio.
Wildly in Love has come. A nice win here for trainer Duncan Howells and owner Dave McLean with Wildly in Love, the daughter of JPEG. And whilst we study the form and try to guide the punters in the right directions, it's always nice to get the input from the trainer. And Duncan was clear as crystal when I spoke to him about this filly. Duncan, you had a very good line through Starlight.
I did. Obviously, as a younger filly, this filly showed me a hell of a lot. I think if you look back at her form, she had a great second when she fractured her hind pastern in the race, and it cost her quite a bit. We had her off for 6 months. She had to have screws put in, but we felt they also had some sort of ability, and because of that we carried on with her. She did need her first comeback run the other day, and she over-raced a little bit and ran out a bit of puff at the end of the race, but I knew tonight on the turn she'd be a different horse.
What was the problem, Dunks?
She fractured her pastern when she ran second to a horse of Garth Puller's at Scottsville in the
Mashari.
1400. Mashari, yes. If you also look at that run, it was a great run for a filly against the older colt. But she was very lame after the race, and fortunately with Dave's patience, we were able to operate on her. And like I say, because we felt she had something, we brought her back slowly, and now it's only a second run back. So a very good run.
All the best to the Duncan moving forward, and give our best to Dave as well. Balance of your runners, anything you can help us with?
I've only got Legend left. If he stays at 2,000, he'll be right there at the finish. Big question mark with him is if he gets the 10 furlongs. He's been running on very strongly over shorter on the poly, and let's hope he can do it tonight.
Are we building up now towards our champion season, which is just around the corner, and how the string's looking? Dunks, you've got some horses that I'm certain will be competitive as well during the season.
I really have got some very good horses. I've had a really rough time.
Sure.
The horses running very inconsistently, inexplicably poor runs. We can't fault the horses at home. Maybe it's just something niggly in the background. We're doing our damnedest to try to get it right. And if I can get these horses right, we will be competitive in the main season.
Amazing, Dunks, the highs and lows, but you're about to take off. Who knows?
I'm getting old. The heart's not so good anymore. Now look, it's been trying times, but I got to thank Dave for the patience, And racing's a tough game, so sometimes you've got to take the good with the bad, and it'll come right.
Well, on behalf of all the punters who listened, thanks for that transparency in race number 1. Appreciate it.
Great, thank you. Just thanks to our sponsors, Winning Form, and thank you to Anton.
Okay, well done to trainer Duncan Howells, and Anton Marcus has kindly excused himself. But we spoke briefly about his runners to come. Of course, he's got the odds-on favorite in race number 2. Then he's got High Green. He says, well, possibly the horse to beat there is Zanzibarian and Collabra. Well, his only concern will have to be the draw there, but he's competitive throughout the evening and worth following Anton Marcus. Up next will be race number 2. It will be the start of the place accumulator, and the time to jot down there will be 1800 hours, 6 o'clock.